Hello and good morning, my fellow trucketeers, and Happy New Year. How's everyone doing? Well, for you it's Happy New Year, for me it's not quite yet. Obviously my last video was filmed like just before Christmas, but this one was filmed before I filmed that, so we're jumping back in the timeline, back to where the regular schedule will be. That car thought I was going to come over, but obviously didn't. Yeah, so my large vehicle, I need more room. Yeah, so for me, it is currently the 14th of November, and today's the day my Audi went. Yeah, it's gone now, that's it. Gone off the Trents. Yeah. But we are currently up near Nottingham, so we got a delivery for 26 pallets of football stands. So like the stands you get in the toy shops that hold all the footballs in. So yeah, that's what I'm delivering. I collected these on Friday. That's where I headed to at the end of my last video. Sort of after I sort of finished the video, that's where I headed to collect these. So yeah, all loaded up. And I got my truck back. It's all fixed. It's all good to go. It's running nicely. Yes. No warnings on the dash. Warnings on the dash didn't have anything to do with the damage that happened. They were to do with a sensor, but that's all been fixed now as well. So yeah, all good. She's running nicely. So fingers crossed, she's all gonna be well for several more months now. Obviously, you would have seen me in this truck in my last video, but my last video was recorded after this one. So this is the actual first day of being back in my truck after dropping a valve. Yeah. Yeah, that was quite a bit of damage caused, but yeah, Rory pulled it all together and got it all fixed back, put it all back together. Top job. Yes. Yeah, so we're gonna go deliver this stuff. I know where it's going. I've checked it out on Google Maps. I don't know where I'm going afterwards, so once I got it off, I'll have to give boss a ring and then find out where I'm going. So I'm gonna continue on my way. I'm about 40 minutes away at the moment, so I will see you when I'm at the customer. Well, nearly at the customer. You know the score. You know how it all works. But yeah, welcome to 2023. Welcome to January. Yes. Right, we are near customer. We are near destination. I think I said in the last clip that I'm heading to Nottingham. I wasn't heading to Nottingham, I was at Nottingham. I'm heading to Grantham, or just outside of Grantham. So yeah, close enough. It's all north. So yeah, we're nearly there. We've just got to come off here and it's loop round and down there somewhere. I think they're right over there. Yeah, a little bit too bad in the morning. I had a bit of a dicky tummy this morning, so I had to stop a couple of times to go use facilities and that. So tummy seems to have calmed down a bit now, so hopefully we'll be alright. Yeah, otherwise it could be a case of the old hard hat bin bag job, which I haven't had to do yet. Don't particularly ever want to do it, but I'm sure one day I'll have to. Today could be the day. I won't film it, so don't worry about that. I won't show you that. Oh dear. Yeah, it's always sort of the worry when you're out on the road, you know, if you're gonna start being sick, or you know, if you end up with the old squits or something. It's always a bit of a worry. But I guess it's one of them things that you'll deal with it when you get to that stage, you know. I mean, I've got a curtain sider on, which is what you'd ideally want for that sort of situation, but it is completely full to the back doors. Like, the stuff I got in there is literally near enough touching the back doors, so yeah. When I got something poking through my back doors, I don't. That sounds wrong. Yeah, when I need to go, I want the trailer to be a bit emptier so I can actually go in there rather than having to do it in the cab, because it would just stink. Bit gross, but you know, needs must sometimes. If you're in a lay-by, there's not really a lot you can do, and I'm not disgusting enough to do it outside for someone else to step in. You know, I'm not an animal. I think this is what people are on about with drivers' facilities sometimes. apparently you go over in the continent, there's a lot more places to stop, and they have a lot more facilities for you to use. Obviously, I don't know because I don't go over there, and I'm not planning on going over there. But you never know, it might happen one day. But yeah, you come here and you know, it could be like a whole day until you find somewhere to actually go to the toilet. All depends where you're going. Right, enough about that. Interesting subject for the new year, I know. Anyway, you probably notice there's a lack of content on the car at the moment. I'm just a bit short of cash at the moment because of Christmas and November's a very, very busy month for us anyway. A million birthdays we have November to deal with, got a holiday and all this, that and the other. I'm pretty sure I said it a couple of videos ago. But this is it. Yeah. So it leaves you a bit short for money, but I'll get on to doing some car stuff eventually. It's just a case of getting time at the moment as well. Don't have a lot of time. Alright, I'm gonna have to go meet someone somewhere. Well, I'll go for goods in deliveries and collections. There's bays here, so I don't know if it goes in here or not. I guess I'll go in that door and go ask someone. I'll stop there because if I need to go around, I can. Anyway, we're here. I'll see you in a bit. Right, we're all done. All 26 pallets are off. Got them off in not too long. I actually get a 45-minute break while I sat there on bay twiddling my thumbs or whatever, which is fine by me. So it gives me clear driver time to get to my collection point. Didn't really need a 45, but I had one. I'm only 56 minutes away from my collection, and we're collecting more potatoes. Again, from 2 different locations. So going to one farm, collecting, what was it, 12? Then going to another farm and collecting another 12. So yeah, fun times. Shouldn't be too bad. I don't know if I've been to either of these ones though. They're not the same as the ones I've done before Christmas, and then yeah. I don't know. Anyway, we're about 50 minutes away, so we're going to go head out to another farm, go collect some more spuds, and then go to another farm and collect some more spuds from there. But we should easily get these both on the day because I've got plenty of driving time to do so, unless the other one's like 5 hours away from this one, but I can't see that being. I can't see that. Nope. Definitely a white line there. Yeah, I can't see that being the thing, so it wouldn't give me one farm there and then another farm like 5 hours away because that would be ridiculous. Well, unless it's on the way to the drop-off point. But I think where they're being dropped isn't that far. Not sure exactly where they're being dropped off. So, but if it's any of the usual places, then they're definitely not 5 hours away from here. Right, I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to crack on down the road, and I'll see you in a bit. Right, here we are near the collection point, first collection point. Well, I was just coming down past Grantham. Sat-nav trying to take me off a slip road and that. All closed, completely closed. So I had to whiz on down the road, I can't remember what road it was. Loop round, come back to then go through Grantham and then come out this way. Utter pain that was. It sort of added like an extra 10-15 minutes onto the journey, so not the end of the world, but you know, that could have been, if that was like last week where I'd done the spuds, or 2 weeks ago for you, then that would have royally screwed me up, because that would have meant like running out of time and not getting loaded till the morning. But hey, it is what it is. Right, I can't remember what this place is called now. I think I know roughly where it is. I think it's going to be on the right, I believe. Oh no, left and then right. God, I've been in and out these fields quite a bit today. It's very muddy here. And we're taking it nice and easy, I think, because otherwise I hit the brakes, I'm going to end up sliding into people in front of me. Let him get a bit further ahead. Mind you, he's only going slow as well. Rightfully so. hopefully get loaded reasonably quick and get to the other customer, get that on, and then head on down to where it's going. Jesus, it's really loud. Sorry, it's coming through my speakers, so it's the old group chat with the other truck vloggers. Chatting away today they are. I'll have to catch up when I stop. Very, very foggy today. It was alright, it was quite clear this morning when I left, but now it seems to have like a real, I'll say it's not a heavy fog, but it's quite damn misty. Fish and chips there. Oh, it's a shame they're closed. I haven't had fish and chips in ages. I don't really eat fish, to be honest. Don't mind cod, and that's about as far as I go with fish. Wow, cod, tuna, and occasionally prawns. That's about as far as I go with eating fish. Not a big eater of fish. Not a fan of salmon, really. Anything like that. I'll try it occasionally, because I'm... You know when you get your kids and you say, oh, try this, and they're like, oh no, you're like, but you haven't even tried it. Like, oh, I don't like it, but you haven't tried it. Yeah, I like to retry things every few years to see if I like them or not. So yeah, tomatoes, I found I like tomatoes now. Never used to like tomatoes on their own, sort of thing. I don't mind them cooked in and stuff. Yeah. Never used to have them in burgers or anything, but now I'm quite happy to have a tomato in a burger. So yeah. Your taste buds change as you get older, so yeah, keep trying things. Try stuff you think, oh, never liked that before. You never know, might surprise yourself. Might find you really like it. Alright. I think it's up here. Right, this is where the sat nav's put me. The thing is, I don't help with the fog because I would have probably seen the building now. Is that it? Machinery. I've probably just gone past it. Let's pull in here a second and I'll have a quick look. Well, that's probably it here. You know, I think that is actually it. Yep, that is actually it. So I may have just screwed myself over here because I don't know if I'll be able to swing out of it. I don't really want to back out onto the road. That'll cause bother. Yeah, I ain't gonna make that. Is there somewhere to turn around? Oh, John, you Wally. Yeah, that's right where they are there. Oopsie. Ah, this one looks a little better. I should better turn around than this one. Mind you, with that trailer there, I ain't going to get in, am I? Oh, what a pain. Oh, let's find somewhere to turn around. I'll see you in a minute. Right, here we are. We've spun round again. Right, this turning here, John. Don't put on the lay-by because you screw yourself up again. Oh, what a pain. Silly bugger. Weren't really paying attention to the entrance, so I would have been like, oh, there it is, straight in. But no, I was like, I'll put in the lay-by, double check, but never mind. Right, just got to find out where they want me now. Now, it's like there's a scan you with his bonnet up. What, Heroic Bridge occupied. So you want me to come straight in? Visitors and drivers report to reception. Okay. I'll see what happens. I'll see you in a bit. Okay. We are done. We are loaded up. We have been to the toilet, had a wee-wee, and we're ready to go. And this Scania is broken. It's being tipped up. See, it's not just DAFs that break down. It's just that DAFs are the more popular truck. That's why you see them breaking down more often, because there's just more of them out there. The mighty V8 has fallen. Oh dear. Yeah, I was thinking about it the other day. How many truck vloggers do you know that drive a DAF? Quite a few. A lot more than that drive V8 Scanias. Yeah. Me, Luke C and HUV, Trucker J in the UK, Sam K, Peter from Beyond and Behind the Wheel, or Beyond the Wheel, whatever the channel, I can't remember which way around it is. Yeah, and there's various others out there who drive DAFs as well. I'm sure I've forgotten a few. But yeah, that's why you see them break down more, because there's more of us that drive them than any other truck brand. Anyway, I'm going to leave that there. I like my DAF and I'm sticking to it. They got me a new truck, it'll only be another DAF anyway. Yeah. I'm not fussed, it's a truck. This truck has enough space and it's comfy enough for everyday use. So yeah. Anyway, we're going to head on down to wherever this next farm is, which is about an hour and 40 minutes away apparently. So we've got plenty of driving time to get there in one shot, so we'll do that. And then we'll figure out where we've got to take them and then head in that direction, I guess. Yeah, so we've got 12 pallets from here, got 12 pallets to collect at the next one, and then they're all going to one place, I believe. Right, I will see you muchos lateros. Alright, so we're kind of getting on near the customer now, about 5 minutes away, you know, usual story. Start the camera 5 minutes before we get there. Yeah. Not entirely sure. I think I found on Google Maps, but I'm not 100% sure that's the right one, because sometimes it will give you the farmer's house sort of, rather than where it keeps his stuff. So the thing is, I ain't got no phone numbers with these places. I've just got literally a post. Well, I've got the address and the name of the premises, the farmers and whatever, but I just don't have a phone number. So it's not from my boss. It's the information he's been given, so he can only give me what he's been given. Yeah. But it should be easy enough to find. Just drive around till I find a farm with the correct name. Not that I can remember what that name is right now. Cool. This road cambers away a little bit. Jeez. They really need to sort their roads out on this side of the country. A bit rough. The camber just seems to sort of drop away suddenly. Of course, we traders ain't going like that. When you don't help with like only the front half of the trailer being loaded, because it does throw itself around a little bit. When you got the full load, then it's a bit better behaved. When you ever start driving these things, you'll notice how much difference it makes depending where the trailer's loaded. Or how it's loaded, or where the weight is. It makes a hell of a difference in how it drives. For you that have been driving for years, don't worry about it. You know what it's like. You don't need to know that. Oh, Christ. I've got people behind me, so I don't want to just stop when I think, is that it? I've got to figure out where I'm going. That's the problem. I believe it's down on the main road down there somewhere. Piddly. There we are. Starting to get dark too. By the time I'm loaded, it's going to be pitch black, I think. So that'll be fun. I've got to figure out how far we can get. I'm on 7.5 hours driving now, so I'm taking these taters to the same place I took the last lot I had on my last video you saw. Not last video before. The one before Christmas. Yeah, so yeah, they're going to the same place. So I want to try and get as far down there as possible. definitely not going to make it all the way anyway. Would be nice to sort of get Camberley way, but I don't know. I'll have to see on that one. Oh, hello. Well, I've got 4 hours working time left, so that's not too bad. Just 2.5 hours driving time on a 10. That's alright, you don't mind. Guess that's it there. I mean, it might not be, but I'm gonna guess it is. I know it's on the right side of this road somewhere. We've got farm shops, that might not be it. That says Taters. This could be it. Not in there because that gate's nearly shut. Park Farm. Right, let's stop here a second and annoy everyone behind me. Just double check. Right, it's not that one. So it's potentially this one here. I just stopped there because it said Tater, so I thought it might have been that one. But I think it's this one here. This green shed here. Got bloody ambulance in there. There. No, that's a garage. Right, okay, this is going to be a pain then. It's annoying when I ain't got a phone number because I can't ring them and ask exactly where they are. So I'm going to have to sort of pull up in a minute, sort of figure out exactly where I'm going. So I don't want to pull in somewhere and find out that's wrong. Right, I'll see you in a bit when I figure out where I'm going. I found something to turn around, I guess. Right, so the garage that I thought was not it. The farm beforehand was the correct farm. Obviously, I saw the garage and thought, oh, it must be that, but it's not. That's a garage. But before that was a little farm. So that was the correct place. It's the correct name, the correct address, and everything. But that's not the spot where I'm actually collecting from. The postcode is actually one letter different. So. I knocked on the farmhouse. I parked out on the road, blocked the road for. Well, I didn't block the road. There's people still get past me, but usual thing. You put your hazards on, people still stop behind you like a wally. But I knocked on the farm, and the lady gave me where I'm supposed to go. So now I'm sort of heading off there. It's only like 7 minutes away from where the little farmhouse was. So yeah. I thought that was the case when I drove past it because I thought that's not right, I ain't going to get in there. It seems a bit small for Spud. It's a good thing I didn't try and drive in there because I got stuck. So I should turn right here. There's a little pond. Yeah, there it is. Now I've got to go down this way apparently. Should be fun. Nothing like nice little lanes. My first day back in my truck. Soldiering up this road, I guess. You sir? It's not too far up here, it's only a mile and a bit, mile and a quarter. Yeah, I know. I got it up in Google Maps and showed her and she pinpointed exactly where the farm was, so we know where he's going, so that's all good. Real good indeed. Passing places. I'll wait here for you to come up this way, car. Come on. Ah. Come on. There we go. You might as well come up this one. Thank you. It was nice of you for the pulling that one. I didn't actually see the bit on the right hand side there. I just saw the pulling on the left. So I thought I'd stop there, it'd be easier, but no. I could have carried on then. It's not too far up there. Cool, bumpy. So seating into me driving time a little bit. I sort of went into a 7.5 ton limit to try and turn around. So it was either that or go down unknown roads. So there was a sign for a little industrial estate. So I thought I'd head there and turn around. I did manage to turn around a bit. I should have filmed it really. It was a little bit tight. The car was parked in awkward places, but I managed to get around everything without any issues. There was someone looking out a window at me, but it's like, tough. I've got to turn around where I've got to turn around. Either way, I would have had to have gone down there and turn around anyway, because I wouldn't have been able to drive into the farm and turn around there, so I would have had to have gone down there and turn around anyway. But it's alright. It's alright. Lakeside Lodge, that sounds fancy. Oh, it's a golf golf club, jolly good. Alright. This isn't it. It's scrappy. It's probably not scrappy, but it looks like one. Oh, is that a cat? Somewhere. Not there. Here we go. This should be the correct one. This looks a lot better. Might be better to reverse in there, wouldn't it? Oh, it won't be too bad. I'll drive in. That'll be alright. I assume this is where they're going to want me. Right, we're here. I will see you in a bit. We is be loaded. Now, in hindsight, I should have reversed in from the road, because apparently he doesn't want me. He doesn't like trucks reversing across the yard, because there's a metal drain there, and apparently the drain has been known to sort of jump up and go through a truck's tyres, so he said it's probably best to go straight out on the road. So yeah, joy of joy. I can't see a bloody thing though because there's a light there. Let's attack it at a slightly different angle. There's a light right there and I can't see a bloody thing. So move the microphone a second. Go on. I have to really skew it around, I think. think we've done it. Hey, oh. Sort of heading back towards his yard there a bit. But I think we're okay. Alright, we're out. Set them off. Right. Seatbelt back on. Yeah. Wires, damn you. Sitting on it. Alright. Now we got to drop this off down in Verwood Way. Technically classed as Wimborne, whatever. So what he wants me down there as early as possible tomorrow to get these off, and then I've got to go to, because I don't want to start too early, I've got a collection out of Southampton to go to Plymouth for a 5 o'clock tip. So ideally I don't want to be starting any earlier than 5 o'clock at the earliest. So we'll crack on anyway, we'll get as far as we can. I might try and start at 6 and then get these off about 8 o'clock maybe. They're about 3 hours and 40 minutes away. Now, I would like to get to Camberley, but I'm about 11 minutes shy of being able to do that on a 10. So yeah, it's not ideal really. The problem is with the M25, there's so much of it and hardly anywhere to stop. It kind of screws you up. So I think it's just a case of stopping before I get on the M25 and losing so much time I could drive today, or carrying on and run out of driving time because there's nowhere to stop on it. Definitely not going to stop at South Mims because that place is a hellhole. It's a proper hole, that place. Yeah, I don't know what to do yet. You never know, I might be able to make up 10 minutes, 11 minutes maybe, but I don't think it's going to be possible really. Bit of a tough one really. Don't know what to do. It's a bit narrow here, pal. I ain't going on the grass. So I will sink. Yeah, anyway, it's dark, so I'll leave that there for now. I will see you a bit later when I figure out what I'm going to do. Alright, it's us parked up for the night. Oh, put it on brake. There we go, we're all done. So we're on the A421. I've had my curtains cut here before, so we're hoping for the best that this don't happen. I've opened the back doors, so yeah, hopefully it don't happen, but I'm just hoping it don't rain. I don't know what the forecast is. I think it's just going to be foggy and misty. I don't know, it's going to rain tomorrow, but I should set off before it starts raining. What was it? 6, so I'll start at 5. Yeah, I should get going before it starts raining, hopefully. Anyway, I got a message from my friend Sam K, so here you go.
Hello, subscribers of Truckin Jono. I do believe it is a new year for you guys. Happy New Year, and I hope you all had a lovely Christmas, Hanukkah, or Kwanzaa, or whatever you do, whatever your hobby is. My name is Sam K. I hate Christmas, and New Year's is just the new problem. So I hope you're all happy. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!
Yeah, that was Sam. So go give Sam a like, follow, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Right, I'm going to eat some food and get my head down. See you in the morning. Morning. Tell you what, times must be getting hard for these thieves these days. So curtains are fine, left the back door open, whatever. Fuel's fine. You see this picture? See them lights there? Go on. They've actually nicked the lights off the front of my truck. I mean, they're worth minimal money. Really. It's so sad and pathetic. It really is. Oh well, it's not going to stop me on my day. Just another cost of driving a truck. Like you say, to be a millionaire in transport, you need to be a billionaire to start off with. Ridiculous. And really, they're not worth much. Right, let's carry on. Good morning. Alright, here we are down in Verwood. Probably about 20 minutes later than expected. A bit of traffic on the M25 and a little bit at the bottom of the M3. A little bit just before the turn-in for the 271, I think. The road that goes past Nursling. The road that I'm going to have to take once I've got this off. But hopefully it'll be quieter then. They're sort of prime time, so quite busy. Yeah. Here we are. 9 o'clock. Near enough. So we got to jump out and get all these 24 pallets off. Yeah, not too bad. Bit annoying about the lights on the truck. It's scumbags, pure scumbags. Stain on the underpants of society. They really are. I don't understand why they need to steal a couple of little lights off my truck. They're not worth a lot. I thought you might get a tenner from both, selling them a bit dodgy, you know. Unreal, absolutely unreal. I feel the need. Obviously, I could have run on a little bit further. I know there's somewhere else I could have stopped. I like to stop for free if I can. So obviously, I've got to put out the initial cost for stopping anywhere. Which, if I can help it, I'd rather not do that. And then obviously, I also think about my boss. I want to try and save him a bit of money, because the more money he saves, the more he has to then keep the trucks together and make things a bit nicer and this, that and the other. I'd be having a new shed built in the yard at some point. Yeah, so damned if you do, damned if you don't, really. The thing is, I saw a video from TikTok. I don't watch TikTok, but I got sent a link to a TikTok video of a guy at Strensham Services last night had his curtains cut in several places, quite big, and they were literally just rummaging through the boxes to see what was on. It was all menial stuff, but yeah, it's getting bloody stupid out there. It really is. I can understand why people don't want to do this job, because it's quite damn dangerous if you think about it, you know. If I just so happened to jump out, you know, 'cause I had a bit of a dicky tummy, if I needed to jump out of the truck to go throw up or something, or, well, I mean, I wasn't sick at all, I was fine, but, you know, if I needed to jump out to go toilet or throw up or something, they could have been there and then, you know, and if they've got a knife to cut the curtains, that could end up in me. And then there I am, dead on the A421. Stupid, absolutely stupid. I don't understand it. Just go get a job, people. It's not that hard. I don't know. Numerous things you can blame it on, but is it really worth it? I've got a couple of vans in the way, so I'm going to have to wait. Right, so I'm going to sit here and get this stuff off. Going in a minute, and then head on over to Nursling and get that off. So, yeah. Right, I will see you shortly. Right, so here we are, getting the last of the spuds off. Let's show you these lights in the daylight. There we go. 1, 2. So they've snipped them, unscrewed them, put the caps off, unscrewed them, and just take them. You know, they can't be worth much, but still. Is it really that bad that people need to steal some lights? Sad, isn't it? Really sad. Anyway, I'll stop off going on about it. We'll get the rest of these spuds off, get to Southampton and off to Plymouth. Low lifes. Here we are, just coming off the 271 into Nursling. Hit the bumps then at the right time, didn't I? Middle lane. Yeah. Oh, I feel a bit tired now. I slept pretty well, but yeah. Yeah. Just warm. I've just my gloves and hat got a bit wet from unloading the spuds. I've chucked them up on the dashboard and wiped the heating on to hopefully dry them off a bit. Of course, the warmth's now making me a bit sleepy. I'll have to turn that on for my little drive down to Plymouth. I'll see if I can shut my eyes for 5 minutes while I'm being loaded at this place. If I'm being loaded through the doors rather than through the curtains. I'm going to guess because it's raining they're going to want to load me through the side, through the back rather than through the side. I hope so anyway, because it's a lot easier for me. I just got to open up the doors and back on the bay, and then just sit there like a lemon until they're done. And I think if I got a bit older and a bit more, well, not as capable of doing things, then I think I'd rather go on the fridge work, because that's a lot easier, isn't it? Even container work, as long as you ain't got to handle anything. You just drive somewhere, open the doors and just sit there. That'd be ideal, but at the moment when I'm still young and able-bodied, might as well do a job like this where I'm gonna, I don't know, get some sort of job satisfaction out of it. I don't mind working for my money. Gives me a sense of worth. I mean, there are easier jobs out there that probably pay more, but I get bored. Right, let's head on over to their office and find out where they want me. Oh, excuse me. Pop over here a minute. Right, let's go and find someone. I will see you in a minute. Bye for now. Righto, after many hours, we're finally loaded. It's probably taken a good hour at least. Need to get around this. It's a 7.5 tonne that's pulled, and he's pulled right in the middle of the yard. Awkward bugger, I can't see bloody fingers of the sun. And yeah. He's pulled right in the middle of the yard, so I've got to try and get around him. Just about to see him. The sun is literally right on my mirrors at the moment, so I can't see him. Anyway, yeah, we got our 20 pallets on. Took a while. It was quite wet. They had to dig them out, so they were sort of buried behind other pallets, so it took a little while to get loaded. That's fine, don't bother me. We're due at the customer at 4 o'clock if we don't have to stop. I don't think I have to stop. I think I've got enough drive time to do it in one go. Which will put me there at 4, but I'm booked in for 5. So I've been told I've booked in for 5, so that's alright, but my paperwork says 7, which I really hope it's not 7, because I can only work till 8 within my 15 hours. So if they put me on bay at 7, they don't, probably take about half hour, 40 minutes to unload usually, so it could be pushing me time a bit today, but oh well, it is what it is. Oh, actually no, I'm not going to be able to do it in one run. I'll be about 4 minutes. I've got 56 minutes on my drive time already of this 4.5. Got 3:35 till I'm there, so that's going to put me literally a minute over 4.5 hours. I should make up some time going along the A31, A35, because normally it quotes you a bit more than it takes to get along there. So I should make some time back, so I could do it in one go, but I want to stop at Exeter services anyway, so I only need a half hour to clear me time, and I should still be there way before 5 o'clock. See how it goes anyway. So this is the thing you always do with trucking, you're always thinking about time. It's always time. Time is money. Wakey wakey, green light. Go off your phone. Looking down at something. Right. Yeah, so you're always thinking of time when trucking. It's just something you sort of become accustomed to, I guess. Well, it depends what sort of job you're in, really, but 9 times out of 10 you'll be thinking about time. Anyway, I'm going to head off to Plymouth. I will see you a bit later. Toodaloo. Ah, hi. We're in Plymouth. They're here. Just in my own little world, and I completely forgot to film the way here. You've been here before with me anyway. So we stopped on Exeter Services on the way up for a quick 30-minute break. Now we're here. So just got to go sign him a security matey, and then go park up and wait. Ugh. There you go. Alright. Yeah, not bad, you? Yeah. There you go.
Right, you've been on site before?
I certainly have.
Right, you know where you're going then?
Yep.
Right, off you go.
Thank you very much. Cheers. Alright. So let's go in and park up. So we've got to park up, then wander off to the office, and then they tell me which bay to go on. Looks like there's not many people here, so they might just get me straight on, which would be nice. Considering I'm technically 40 minutes early. That's right. Right, all these bays are facing the wrong way, so we'll just come down here and spin around quickly. Saves us blindsiding on. Mess that up. Oh no, it might be alright. We got it. Thought I messed it up, but look, we got it in nearly one. I'm going to straighten up a bit. Just come over slightly. Donk. Big barrier behind me, I don't want it that too hard. Oh, there we go. So stop for the wheels that you bash into, or can bash into. Alright, let's go in and get booked in. Right. No point putting the front facing camera on because, or my face cam, because you won't see me because it's dark. Anyway, we're done. We was on bay for a certain amount of time. Well, we've been here just under an hour, which is generally the standard thing for most of the times I come here. So they were going to go off my paperwork, which had 7 o'clock. Well, I got here and had my paperwork, and he said, "Cool, you're early." I said, "Am I?" I said, "What time was I supposed to be here?" I said, "I was told 5 o'clock." He said, "No, 7." I was like, "Oh, okay." I said, "Oh, I was told by my boss 5 o'clock." I said, "I can't." Well, I didn't say I can't do 7 o'clock because I could do 7 o'clock, but I just might need to be spending the night there. Because I've got to be done by 8. I've got to be stopped and parked up by 8. But I didn't tell him that. I just sort of said, "Oh, okay." I said, "So, okay." He said, "That's right." He said, "Pull on bay 2. They'll start tipping you in half an hour." There's a deer. Big deer with antlers over there. You won't be able to see it because it's too dark. But I think you generally get quite a few deer around here anyway. I've seen them all on this roundabout before, in the middle. That's mad. Oh, you might see them just back across the road over there. Are there antlers on it? I don't know if you can see that. I hope you can. Come on, cars. Yeah, anyway, so yeah, they got me on bay, and yeah, within an hour I'm out. I got there at 20 past 4 and it's now 18 past 5. So yeah, we're going to head up. I'm going to head back as far as I can. I want to stop on the A30 tonight, so we're going to do that. I'm going to go. There's a bit of room there. I can't slow down, so I'm taking advantage of that, otherwise I'll be sat there all day. Yeah, deer's running up the background there. You might be able to see him. Go on. Oh, there you go. There's a whole bunch of them. I know they generally get deers around here, but I didn't think they'd be around so early when it's so quite active around here still. And looks like they fenced off the middle of that roundabout. It's probably because the deers keep getting there eating the grass, maybe. Oh, fair enough. I see a bit of wildlife. Just surprised to see them when there's so many cars about at the moment, that's all. Strange. Anywho, that's us done there. We're going to go ahead on the 80/30 and stop for the night, so yeah. Nice easy job that is. I quite like doing that. Especially when they get you tipped nice and early. Yeah, ideal. Right, see you in a bit. Goodbyes. Right, here we are on the A30. Exeter is behind us. We've just gone. The airport's literally right there, like to my left. Directions, John. You know which way's right and left. Yeah. Not too bad. We filled up at the petrol station on top of the hill on the top of the A38. Now we're here. It's currently 6:43 and we're currently on 8 hours 55 minutes driving. There's a lay-by coming up, so I'm going to try and squeeze in there. I don't mind stopping down this part of the country because I know some wally's not going to try and pinch stuff off my truck. Well, I've not had it happen yet here, and I don't think it will happen. Yeah, we're going to stop here for the night. This will do me nicely. I'm going to pull in and I'm going to back up as far as I can so I'm not too close to him. And that way I won't disturb him when I'm cooking me food and whatever. So it's a nice thing about this part of the country. Not as many scumbags down this way that want to, well, just ruin people's lives. You still get them, but nowhere near as much as other parts of the country. I'll take that out of gear. Let's leave the engine running, so I've got to cook me dinner. Turn my lights off. I'm going to get out and have a quick check of the vehicle anyway. I'll just leave my lights on for now. Yeah, I'm going to go out and have a quick check of the vehicle as I do most nights. Yeah. And then I'll get on and cook me dinner. I'll probably just have the pasta bake tonight. So I've got a pasta bake in here. So I'm obviously still keeping track of my calories. So yeah, we're doing alright. Yeah. So that's my 2 days. So welcome to the new year and welcome to people nicking stuff off my truck. Nightmare. It's nice to have my truck back though. It's much nicer to stay in for the night. Yeah, I do like it. Anyway, I'll leave the video there. So if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If not, thumbs down. That is entirely up to you. Also, subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. It doesn't cost you nothing. And obviously you can hit the little bell icon if you want notifications. But if you don't want to do that, my video is released at 6 PM on a Monday anyway, as per usual. Yes, also leave a comment. Have you ever had any scumbag take anything from you or your vehicle or whatever? I've had a couple of people commenting saying they've had like most of the front end of their cars removed. So one guy said he had a bumper removed, and someone else said his missus' car had the bumper, lights, bonnet, and I think the wings removed. It's incredible, people still, it really is. You know, you go out and work hard and people just take it away from you. It's really not fair, is it? These people need to be hung, drawn and quartered, I think. Yeah. Anyway, share my video with someone you think might like it as well. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care, look after yourselves, drive safely, Happy New Year, thanks for trucking Amajono, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbyes!